Hey, what's going on, everyone? Kevin here again with Madden Gaming, and I'm back today with some more Pokemon cards. But today we're doing something a little different. I always see these painted cards online and custom cards and things like that. So I figured, since I have so many extra cards here, so many duplicates, I would take a try at painting a Pokemon card. So now, just before we start, I'm going to let you know I'm not the most artistic person in the world. I do understand some of the basics and things like that. I attended some art school for a short period of time. But anyway, I did already try one to make sure I was even going to be able to attempt this. And I'll show you what I got. So I started out with a Silicobra. Let me zoom this in so you can see it. This is a regular Silicobra, a common card from the Sword and Shield set. Now, I have one that I already worked on. So this is, let me get out of this case so we're not seeing a glare. So as you can see, I changed the art. I didn't do the full card because honestly I wasn't sure what to cover the whole card with. I've never done this before. But I don't think it turned out too bad. As you can see, I just extended the sky to the top of the card. I moved the mountains over all the way to run off the card. I got some paint under my fingernail there. But it didn't turn out too bad. I kind of like it. I just threw this case on here just so I don't chip all the paint off and stuff. Oh, and when I turn it here, maybe okay, you can see right there where I actually painted and where I didn't. So I feel like I did an okay job blending it in. But we'll see how this clobbopus goes. Let me get this back in this case and out of the way. Now you're going to see a lot of time lapse in this video because this is going to take some time. I'm going to have to coat everything I want to paint with white, and then we'll go in with some colors. I got to get the colors ready. I've got a bunch of paint sitting here. I got all kinds of stuff laying around. It's a mess right now. I had to get extra lights set up to light this card so you could actually see it in the video. I'm actually going to zoom you guys in so you can see the card while I'm doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go in and out of time lapse, so if things sound a little weird or sound chopped in and out, that's what's going on. Alright, so let me go ahead and get started. I got some cardboard here to get some paint on. I'm just going to grab different colors I got. Okay, I'm going to put a second layer of white on just to make sure everything's covered up really well. Oh, I had a chunk in there. That's not cool. Hopefully we can get that smoothed out. Probably really didn't need the second coat of white, but I just wanted to make sure the card was well covered, even though the other colors probably would have done the job. Okay, I think we're good on the white, so we're going to see another jump ahead here. Try and leave this where you can see it so I can dry this layer of white, and then we'll get started painting in the blues and the sandy color, just the rough sketch of it, or the rough fill in. Okay, so we've got all the white on and the white is dry, so we're gonna go ahead and start putting in like the sand colors around here. I know you're seeing my brushes. If you're a painter or an artist or something, these brushes are terrible. I'm just using what I got on hand. This is just what I got. Didn't go out and pick any extra supplies up for this. This is just stuff we had already here. Obviously I didn't pick supplies up, all the stores are closed, quarantine and whatnot. So I'm just gonna fill all this in with this color here. It's pretty close to the sand color. Actually, it might be a little dark. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little white to that. This is just putting in the rough like colors right here. We'll go back in with finer detail and make everything look a little better. Okay, there's that. It's actually looks a little darker on the camera than it does here, maybe because I got the light glare. Okay, so now we need to get some blues in the sky. Let me just rinse this brush off so I can get the blues. I'm actually gonna need some more white in that blue because I have a light blue here. Oh, it's actually called sky blue. How about that? That'll be much easier than trying to lighten up the dark blue that I do have. Alright, everything we got on there is mostly dry. So what I want to start with next, because these mountains still have a slight glimmer to them, if you can see it right there, they're not quite all the way dry. I want to start touching the sand up, making the sand look a little better, because it is a little dark. It doesn't really match the original sand up here. So I'm going to go back to the gigantic, huge brush we got here and start lightening that up in areas. So I get this paintbrush cleaned out. So I don't have enough brushes. I've only got a couple here. I wasn't fully prepared, obviously. I want to make sure I don't have too much paint on the brush. That way I'm not repainting over. I just want to lighten it up a little bit. And it's okay if it's got like streaks, I think, because I want the sand to have like a varied texture. Okay, let me get a little bit more. Trying to get it to blend better into the original here. And then we'll have to go up here. I can honestly lighten this up a little bit more right here, because we have to go back in and add the shading and stuff under his feet and stuff and around his legs. So I think we're good here for now. Let's try and do something with the water, blending the water properly. It's really dark at the top where the skyline is hitting the water. So I think we can use some really dark blue up there. Okay, things were getting a little dark on me, so I decided to darken the skyline up just a little bit more. to make it work. I'm going to get ready to move away from the water because I've been sticking on the water for quite a while and I think I'm just making it worse. So, I'm going to blend that skyline back down into this and try to make it work right around its head here. Because right now it's kind of dark everywhere except for right around him. Grab a little bit more paint, try and get it down in here. Okay. I'm okay with that side. Let me just fix the other side a little bit. And then I will move on. Oh, got a little bit on in there. Alright, how are we looking? The water's washing up behind him. The sky's covered up. We got the mountain ranges in there. Let's bring that out just a little. Let me get some clouds put back in there. And then we will move on to finishing up the sand. This video's getting pretty long. Okay, I got some white. Let's put a couple little clouds in. Oop, I was actually way too bright on that white. I should have mixed that in with something else. Because those clouds that were there before were not that white. Okay, now let's get this sand taken care of before I paint the little waves and stuff in the water. I need a slightly larger brush. Maybe that'll give me the look I'm going for. I'm just pulling at straws here now. I'm trying to make the sand look more like sand. Not feeling the sand. But anyway, that's gonna be that. Let's bring this out a little bit. Nope, actually I don't need to go that far. We'll go right here. And let's peel the tape and take a look at the card and see how bad it really is. Alright, so we'll go ahead and bring it out so you can see me peel the tape off of this thing because I have it taped down to a piece of cardboard. Then we'll compare it to the original and see how badly I butchered this card. I try to leave the original yellow edge on there. That way it still looks like a Pokemon card. I know a lot of people cover that up. Everything else is covered, just that yellow border that remains. Okay, now I'm going to move this camera so I can actually see what's going on here. And there we have it. There's our clobbopus. Couldn't get the camera to focus. Oh no! Okay, now that I have it to where I can probably focus it, here's what we ended up with. The sand looks terrible, but the water and the sky are halfway decent. There's the original. So, let me know what you think about that in the comments. But, I think my Silicobra turned out okay. I don't know about that clobbopus. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed the painting, the custom-made full art card, or not. I got paint all over myself. I got a big mess here. I gotta clean this up. But that's gonna be it for today. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you next time.